you get up in the morning, and the first thing I do is I'm checking my emails to see what's come in. Right now, we're in the process of, I've just done a very fascinating film about child sex trafficking in the United States, and we're going on the festival right now. So I get up in the morning, I'm checking to see what kinds of correspondence is coming in from the different festivals, to know what materials I need to be getting to them to prepare for the festival itself. I'm also in the process of developing about 10 different scripts that are in various stages of development. So I'm reading comments that are coming back from my other producing partners about, we'll set up appointments to go and spend 2 or 3 hours going through the script. You spend a lot of time on the phone, making phone calls when you're doing the development of a film. A lot of it is meetings with people, sitting down to help to get it organized. So I'll spend about 2 or 3 hours in meetings with my team, going over the script, making sure that we're answering any questions that anybody that in the different departments have about what their needs are going to be, then going off and trying to get those needs met, which take, months and months, obviously, to organize. Getting a chance to go and network with people is very important, to going out and doing outreach to talk about your projects, to be able to talk about the project in a way that represents it in the best light, so people will be interested in it, particularly when you're doing the festival route, when you're being interviewed, to talk about what the project is about, the importance of it, what you're trying to say, the value of it, the great things about the actors and the director. And then by the end of the day, I'm usually reading a script until about 10 or 11 o'clock at night. That's during the development stage of things. When I'm in physical production, you're up at about 5 o'clock in the morning. For me as a producer, it's very important to be on set. So I'm one of the first people there. And you're there working between dealing with the kind of the day-to-day operational things of things. And I'm also a creative producer, so I like to be next to my director while they're filming, watching, being able to give feedback. That's a very important part. And you want to build a relationship with the director that they trust your instincts and your feedback. So I'm doing that. And then, again, working with making sure that the next day, the next week's schedule is in place, answering phone calls, putting out fires, giving people pep talks, and filming that goes sometimes, 12 to 14 hours a day. And then after everyone goes home, making sure that the set's shut down. You have people that do that with you, but I'm one of these people that's very hands-on. So I like to make sure that I'm kind of the first person there and the last person there, because I want to make sure that everything is ready for the next day. So when you're on the film set, it's pretty tiring. And I'm a little older now, so it's not quite when you're in your 20s and you can go for 5 days without sleep. It's very important to get those hours of sleep. So I have a great friend who has a motorhome, and she just basically pops down, lives on the set with her motorhome, and she's there first thing in the morning, there at the end of the day. So it's kind of a very smart way of producing, because you can really make sure that your hands are in everything. You really have to be multitasking a lot of different things. So, but it's exhilarating. It's exhilarating.